I think so far the sesame green beans are our favorites. They are so good. But Steve and I definitely avoid the red peppers. Also, lamb with... The best we can describe this, it's like a chive that grows in the desert. After it rains, it blooms and grows. It tastes very oniony, very skinny. It's good. Every family made a little restaurant. It is such a great idea. What they do is they send all their dishes out. One place washes, sanitizes, seals them up in plastic and returns them to the restaurant. A rice with honey, it is a sticky rice. That is a wheat noodle, and this noodle was made out of rice. They were rice noodles and a wheat bread. The people in this area like wheat breads. The steamed bun here is for Chinese hamburger. You break it in half, and this is pork. You can either use pork or beef on the inside. Very traditional in the Xi'an area. Tonight's yak meat with semi-spicy green peppers is very tasty. It's not at all tough yak meat like we've had before. Slices of Tibetan pork, and these big chunks that resemble a sweet potato are radish.
That's like a vegetable, but this is a very special one. Only from the Hubei province we have this.
Is it spicy? Or
very little spicy.
And those look like cucumbers. Okay.
Soya beans.
Oh, those are preserved eggs.
Sweet taste. You know the...
Looks like eggplant. Look at it. We just sat down. Look at this table so far. Oh my gosh. Lotus roots right there. All right.
And this is also the pork with the soya bean seeds.
And that is some kind of beans?
Yeah. And with the pork.
Spare ribs with the potatoes. Got it. I think there's enough food here for an army, a small army.
Bean curd. In the bean curd and the, there's the sauce.
Got it. A local tea with fried rice and peanuts. This is a very special local restaurant that is full of rice. Choose from. A Chinese pancake with, we can't decide what kind of fruit is inside. As a matter of fact, she asked a waitress if she knew what fruit it was, and the waitress said, fruit. Can you see the size? I don't know if you can get the scale of that one dish. It's rice and potatoes. Talk about carb loading. Green beans and eggplant or aubergine, and the garlic is just emanating from it. Buckwheat tea. A small example of our daily pre-meal consultations on what we like, what we don't like, what there is, what to eat, what not to eat. As long as there are no chicken heads. I own this tiny restaurant, and they don't cater to groups, thank goodness. Can you hear the chopping in the background? That's her. Vegetable pancakes, basically, I would call it. Very good, not at all greasy. Kung Pao chicken, pork with peppers and onions, cold cucumbers with garlic. That is really super delicious. They're green beans with minced pork. Of their poster over the kitchen door where she cooks. Do you know how we have a saying, if you believe that, you'll believe pigs can fly? Well, the Chinese saying is a little different. Theirs is, if you believe that, then you'll believe pigs can climb a tree. This was the best all-around meal that we've had in ages. Really good. And if you're interested in read Chinese, this is the name of the restaurant and the telephone number. It's good to know that whatever restaurant we're in, gotta be for food safety. Take a look at that plate of food for the two of us. Plus we've got two more plates coming. And here are dishes 2 and 3, and I'm already stuffed Kung Pao chicken and spinach. Actually the name of the restaurant, Drunk Love My Family. That's great. Well, the croissant. It's on the table cuisine.
Or something, they will make the very early reservation, so give the chef enough time to cooking. And they will cook in a very long time, usually 4 or 5 hours. That can make the soup more tasty.
Cauliflower and pork, sweet and sour pork, spicy green beans, those potatoes, glass noodles, egg, and shrimp. I am going to miss every one of these dishes and all the other wonderful Chinese foods that we've eaten. Buy good Chinese food. If you are heading upstream on one of the Three Gorges cruises, or if you're begun in Chongqing and is going downstream, you are going to end up here. Ooh! And there's the cleaver that they use to cut chickens into 19,000 little pieces with bones in it.